Good evening, Clarice. Yeah, that was good. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Hi, moms. How are you?
Good evening, Clarice.
Fucking asshole. What's up, 21st Century Suffragettes?
Shouting out my lovely, lovely fellow supporters that I love so much. 21st Century Suffragettes.
Shout outs to you, family!
and literally fuck your own face! We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. We are not going back.
We gotta change that because, like, we're going back to 1936 for fuck's sake. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes. I'm Diane Russell. We've got Spykin sitting in with us today. Benny said she'd be a few minutes late, and Mark P and Wizzy are not coming because it's Mark P's birthday. So happy birthday to our brother out there, Mark P. We love you,
Happy
brother.
birthday, Mark P.
So, how you doing, Spy?
Cold, but other than that, I'm doing all right.
Good. How
about yourself? I heard it has been a busy day for you.
Yes, I have been running around town, and thanks to Tony for driving me around in the snow. We got everything done and just in time to make it back for the show.
Yeah, that was good. TikTok.
A few minutes. So anyway, but I came prepared because I'll tell you what. I wrote down, 6 pages of notes yesterday because there was just so much crap going on, and I was trying to keep up from stuff that I'd missed already and whatever. And so what's today? Thursday. We were on Tuesday. It seems like so much shit has happened in between now and then that it seems like we haven't been on for a week.
I know.
My God. So Tony, just so you can set up, I want you to get me the Crockett video. It's from a day ago. She's at MSNBC Studios. Right here. Yeah. So I want to start with the Crockett video, and then I want to go into some AOC stuff. And I love both these ladies. First of all, their messaging is exquisite.
Absolutely.
The way they just lay it all out, pull no punches. They're just laying out the facts. So I love the way, and I almost want to get this drop of just Crockett saying these guys are idiots.
And what's great about them is they don't have to, pull out dick pics on the Congress floor to make their point. They're that intelligent. They're that intelligent.
I seriously don't understand. I mean, yeah, what George Conway said, could someone place an order for 100 more Jasmine Crockett's for overnight delivery to the Democratic Party? Thanks in advance. We need 100 more. Can we clone you, Jasmine? You want to play? Are you ready or no? Okay. So I love her, and I just have to play it on our show.
Absolutely.
But the problem is that we have a president that is adversarial to states that don't vote for him. Okay. And so what some of these people fail to realize down in Alabama who's broke, down in Louisiana who's broke. I can go through pretty much the entire South and tell you that they're broke and they rely on a lot of welfare from the government. To be perfectly honest, it is tax dollars from these big blue states like New York. Yeah, they send a lot of money into taxes, and then broke states end up benefiting from it. And now they're about to find out. So we're in the find out phase. And you've got, the other senator from Alabama. She decided to weigh in as well because the largest employer is University of Alabama. And guess what? They decided that they were going to cut all the research dollars. So research takes place at universities. So now you're going to have people in your already broke state that don't have jobs. The recession is coming.
That was one. This is the other one with Ali Velshi. This one, Tony. It's from a day ago, but I repost so much that it's 100 reposts down the line.
Scrolling.
I know, scrolling. Keep going.
This is just that they're idiots. I mean, these are the same guys, remember, as it relates to our nuclear stockpile, right? They're like, oh, wait a minute, we needed those guys?
Yeah.
Oh, can we get them back? Oh, we don't know how to. Like, I don't know how anyone in this country can look at this administration and feel some semblance of any type of confidence, right? And this is all at the same time. Like, Elon doesn't want us talking about the fact that he has received almost $1 billion worth of new contract money from the U.S. government in just 2 weeks.
Yep.
$400 million for Tesla and over $300 million for SpaceX. This is nothing more than a money grab. He's not out there trying to save money for the American people. That's not what he's doing. He's lining his pockets. And at the same time, he's outraging people who don't know exactly how we spend our money and how it benefits us. Correct.
Yeah. It's just that they're idiots. Yeah. You're relinquishing all of your power to this billionaire weirdo from South Africa. And I thought you hated people from Africa. I thought, yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, let's just point out the fact that now, okay, this is how fucking stupid they are. They actually think that Elon Musk is going to send them an $8,000 stimulus check. Have you heard this?
No.
This is what they keep saying. Yes, this is what they keep saying. Elon's going to send an $8,000 stimulus check to every American. Instead of putting it in his pocket, which is exactly where it's going right now, they think he's going to send them a stimulus check. And if they were even the slightest bit smart, they would have looked at it and seen that, one, that's not proposed to happen until summer of 2026, if at all. And let's be honest, it's not going to happen, and they're going to forget about it between now and then because they have the memories of fucking goldfish.
Oh, wait, hold on. If they're going to do it in the summer of 2026, that means they're going to buy their votes for midterm November.
Well, that's how long it's going to take for douche to figure out how much wasteful spending there is and determine how much money they can give back to the American people, which, again, he's not going to do that.
Yeah.
They believe it,
Fucking asshole.
but he's not going to do it.
Oh, people are saying it's $5,000. I don't know. I never heard it. I think I heard it from you, but I don't know. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. By the way, John Duff in our chat before we started said we could call them Dinky and Hinky.
Beautiful. Dinky and Hinky. Because everything that man touches is just inky.
Yes. Dinky and Hinky. Dinky and Hinky are at it again, stealing all our money. Nobody cares. I don't know how the fuck we're going to stop them. I literally fucking don't. So next up is this video of this. You got to scroll down, Tony, and go to this bald-headed, like, weirdo, this asshole. Yeah. And I love Andrea Ocasio-Cortez. First of all, fire. Crockett, Cortez, fire. Love you, ladies. Keep doing what you're doing. We love you, and we'll keep playing all your clips on our shows.
That's right. Well, and Summer Lee, too. She's been out there speaking out, too. So.
Yeah, that asshole. So, yeah, this asshole is stammering Tom Homan on AOC. She's the dumbest congresswoman ever elected to Congress. Well, AOC had some words, and she said, "This is why you fight these cowards. The moment you stand up to them, they crumble." Homan, who I call Hobag, has nothing. The Fourth Amendment is clear, and I am well within my duties to educate people of their rights. He can threaten me with jail and call names all he wants, but he's got nothing else. So, thank you, AOC. She also said something else. You got it. All right, go ahead, Tony. Play it.
I won't go after her on
Tom, please
TV
please do. Say what's on your mind. It's a holiday.
Look, she's the dumbest congresswoman ever elected to Congress, and she proves that every day. And look, bottom line is, I can't believe any member of Congress, Republican, Democrat, Independent, would want to educate criminal illegal aliens who are in the country illegally, been convicted of a violent crime, and have been ordered removed by an immigration judge after due process at great taxpayer expense. You got a congressman or congresswoman that does not want ICE to do the job that Congress has mandated them to do and funds them to do.
He sounds like he's drunk. He couldn't even say aliens or illegal aliens. He couldn't even say it.
He's got a bit of mush mouth going on there. Someone said he needs to put in his upper denture. It will help you enunciate appropriately if you have upper teeth.
Yeah, so that's fucking Hobag. None of them to get real names. I refuse to use any of their fucking real names. They refuse to call Kamala Harris Kamala Harris. I'm going to call them Hobag. I'm going to call them Kegseth. I'm going to call whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm done.
They don't deserve the respect of us actually calling them by their actual names. They do not deserve that respect from us.
No. Never have. Yeah, respect needs to be earned, asshole. So, yeah, so AOC to JP, the couch fucker eyeliner model. She said, if this administration believes in free speech, as you claimed, its leaders would be threatening members of Congress, wouldn't be threatening members of Congress with criminal investigations for educating the public of their constitutional rights. She's just, you can tell people what their rights are. It's not a crime to tell people what their fucking rights are. What the fuck upside down gaslighting bullshit is this?
Well, and again, they'll take any opportunity to attack a highly intelligent, articulate woman, especially a woman of color.
Yeah.
They're so afraid. They're so afraid of a smart woman, a smart, strong woman. They got to tear us down every chance they get.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So we got to push back. We got to push back.
What, Crockett's an attorney, yeah? She's an attorney.
Yeah.
And then, wasn't AOC like a waitress?
Yeah, she was a server.
She was a server. So it's like, you can have a lawyer, you can have a waitress. Guess what? They're both fucking smart.
Yep. Well, honestly, women have to be in our society. Yeah. We have to be smart.
Yep. So, I was glad to see.
Hi, moms. How are you?
We got some more drops, you guys. Just wait. Tony's itching to use them. I'll tell you what. We just got to give him the excuses. So I was glad to see that Mark Elias said Tuesday night, democracyforward.org files an emergency lawsuit to halt Doge from taking taxpayer data at the IRS. Full coverage on democracydocket.com. So if you guys want to follow the legalese and the legal ins and outs, that stuff makes my head swim. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already dealing with enough of that in my personal life. It's too much for me to to deal with Dinky's lawyer problems. Okay, like I can't.
Right. And he's going to have a lot of them.
Yeah, he's got a shit ton. What is it, like 80 some cases have been filed against Hinky and Dinky? Dinky and Hinky?
It basically averages out to 3 a day since he's been in office.
How many? So he's been in, so it's like 90 cases now? Because it's almost 30 days? Yeah. Oh, my God. I got a Jamie Raskin video that I wanted to show because he's just like, it's all bullshit. It's right here. It's right here. It's Brian Tyler Cohen. It was up from the old last one. I'm just like trying to navigate him through my Blue Sky account because that's where everything is right now. All this stuff can be seen on my Blue Sky
anti-corruption crusade is an app.
Got it? Okay, sorry. So I love Raskin saying the whole thing is corruption. This anti-corruption crusade is an absolute fraud. They are committing the corruption. They are the corrupt. They are not fixing anything. They're making it 10 times worse. Go ahead and play the video.
The whole anti-corruption crusade is an absolute fraud. They started by decimating the ranks of the inspectors general. These are the people whose job is actually day in and day out, 365 days a year, to ferret out waste, fraud, and abuse in the departments and the agencies. They got rid of 17 of them in the first week. I think they just got rid of the 18th because they were mad at that one. If you were interested in fighting corruption, those are the people you'd be talking to. They're actually doing it day in and day out.
So, the thing about, this is what I see. I see a shit ton of Russian propaganda, and I see a shit ton of fucking gaslighting.
Oh, yes.
Gaslighting on a scale that I've never seen before. When Dinky comes out and says, Ukraine started the war against itself. Yeah, they invaded themselves. Oh, yeah. They shouldn't have started it in the first place.
How about no?
How high do you have to be to think that that's fucking true?
Literally, the leader of Turkey came out and said, Russia started this war. The leader of Turkey
Isn't that Bolsonaro?
came out and said this.
I always get Bolsonaro and Orban and those guys confused.
I get Hungary and Turkey's leaders confused. But it was, the leader of Turkey came out and corrected the record of Dinky's gaslighting. I mean, imagine what that says to the rest of the world if the leader of Turkey is coming out saying, no, Russia invaded Ukraine and Ukraine deserves its sovereignty, and yet the leader of the United States of America is trying to tell everybody that Ukraine started this war and they've just got to hand everything over to Russia.
Yeah, Erdogan, Elizabeth said, and then Laura Malcolm said, Erdogan is a shit, but yes, he stood up.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got some of these guys, I don't know. I mean, it's such a fucking epic shit show. And what I was thinking of is Adam's drop that we got yesterday. Tony, you remember what it was?
I didn't record it.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Adam saying something? I didn't record.
Yeah, the bigger the muscle. He did it in a German accent.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay. Damn it. Would have been perfect time to put it right there. You're such an idiot. Anyway, we've been working on drops all night. We were working on drops. We've been pulling video that we wanted to pull. We pulled that iHip video. You want me to get it closer? we play that IHIP podcast. I've had it podcast video that we posted last night on our channel.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important that people don't look away on these things. Right. You cannot look away that they're getting out chains and they want to put people in fucking chains.
What?
It's pointed at my mouth. What the fuck do you want?
No, you're shooting it that way.
And then they're creating ASMR videos of chains and people being chained and posting it on the whitehouse.gov.
Yeah, that's fucking full horseshit. That's full horseshit right there.
I don't know who would find that to be relaxing in any capacity. And that's the whole purpose of an ASMR video.
I didn't even know what they were. It's like when you listen to white noise or...
Yeah, there's a full term for it, and I'm blanking on it because it's a whole mouthful of words. But basically, they're sounds that are soothing, that you know you can that help you to relax and revitalize. And people being put in chains does not fit that description.
He's playing the Predator. It is an It is?
Oh, yeah.
No way.
You get all predator noises.
You can get predator noises. Yeah, it's Nazi ASMR. Oh my god, I didn't even know what they were, you guys. Like sensory. It's something sensory. I know.
You got me curious now. Let me get the Google machine
sensory
going.
meridian response.
There you go.
Thank you, OG Adam. Thank you to our mods, by the way. You guys have been doing a great job, and I love you guys so much. And I. That's
a lot of words.
No, I just every now and again I have to give them a shout out. Okay, so getting back to the shit. So Robert Reich, you know who Robert Reich was. Wasn't he the Treasury Secretary for Obama? I'm not sure. But anyway. The world's richest man bought the government for $290 million in political donations. Now he has his hands on $7 trillion in taxpayer dollars with the ability to steer even more government contracts his way. Money in politics is always corrupted, but has never been this brazen. And that is what I think that we're having a hard time dealing with. They're doing it right the fuck out in the open. Don't even give two shits. The whole thing with Eric Adams and pardoning him, that was total quid pro quo. And they're like, oh yeah, it was quid pro quo. What are you going to do about it?
When it's not just the fact that it's so brazen and in our face. It's also the fact that there are still people that are actively defending it as well.
Yeah.
They refuse to see that our country has been taken over by an unelected immigrant welfare queen.
Oh, where's that drop? You got to get the drop where he's pasty and he's white and... Yeah, it's the Cliff Cash drop that we got about him talking about...
Elon Musk is an unelected, unapproved, South African, ketamine-addicted, doughy white, ghost pale, soft-handed, silver spoon pussy with no legal right to view any of this shit.
I'm sorry. Every time he says pussy, his voice cracks, and it makes me fucking laugh. I can't help it.
Somebody needs to tell him it's okay for him to say that in that context. It's okay.
Yes.
With confidence. Put your full chest into it.
It's okay, dude. Like, totally. Like, we need more of that. Yeah.
How about the fact that President Plane Crash is a remote worker working out of Mar-a-Lago, but he doesn't want any federal workers to be a remote worker.
How much has he spent golfing now? Is it like 15 million? You want to
something like that? Let's see.
Ways, fraud, and abuse. Another 18 million to get him to the Super Bowl. Another 3 million to get him to the fucking Indy 500 or not Indy.
Daytona 500.
Yeah, sorry. I always do the Indy thing. Sorry, I'm from the north.
So he's been in office 31 days. He spent 9 of those days golfing, which equates to 29.03% of the presidency. He spent golfing. 30% ultimately. And let's just think about that. A standard 40-hour a week employee, they get 2 days off a week, which equates to about 8 days in a 30-day period. He's already exhausted that, just golfing.
Yeah.
Not to mention going to the Super Bowl. Not to mention pretending he's a race car driver while the presidential limo drives him around Daytona.
I have a question for everybody in the audience. Would you still have a job if you showed up 30%? If you didn't show up 30% of the time, you only showed up 60%, 70% of the time? Would you still have a job? Because I guarantee everybody in the audience right now who has a job, if you only showed up 70% of the time that you were supposed to be there, you would be fired.
Yeah. Literally, he's been not golfing 22 days out of 31 so far.
0.0.
And you don't see any of his supporters talking about how much taxpayer dollars are being spent for him to golf or go to the Super Bowl.
What? Oh, somebody's tested it a couple times. All right. Steve from Scotland. Yeah, he's tested it a couple times, but what are you going to do? You eventually got to show up or quit. Or how about this? If you, let's say, you're in a job or whatever, and you have like a stack of pile of papers and you only got 70% of them done, and they all 100% of them needed to be done.
Right.
It's like, yeah.
Not meeting quotas or deadlines in any capacity.
No. And just farting around on the fucking golf course, talking big game, fucking hanging out with billionaires. Go fuck yourself. God, I hate this man.
How about the fact that they keep pushing that Hinky is doing all of this without being paid for it? I rolled my eyes so hard I almost fell out of my chair. He is literally taking every bit of money he can get his hands on. Not only in government contracts, but I guarantee you they're skimming right off the top of every department they're cutting. And it's going straight to him.
Lies, yeah.
I heard he was going to... I heard Hinky was going to go to Fort Knox. Now I say... Hell no.
No. Somebody's got to stop that for sure. I mean, there's got to be a way to stop him from and again, judges are backing anyone who's trying to stop him from doing this.
He needs
so
to
the
be
courts are on their side.
Physically stopped by the people at these departments. Hire more security. I don't give two shits what you need to do. You do not let Hinky into your building.
Right.
It's a wrong thing to do. If you let Hinky into the building, everybody in America's fucked.
Bar the doors like you're expecting a zombie apocalypse. Something.
No, I'm serious. Cannot just let him walk in.
Mm-mm.
Swastikar is a piece of shit. Dictatorship, tired of his shit, and they smoked his ass,
So I was listening to Malcolm Nance on Stephanie Miller, and he's like, Dinky has been a Russian asset since 1977. Mm-hmm. This has been a really fucking long game that they have been playing. They've been propping him up his whole life. When he lost all his daddy's millions, who came in? Benny Loco's waiting. Who came in?
The Russians.
The Russian mob came in. And the Russian mob owns floors in Trump Tower. So let's not like kid ourselves that this motherfucker has been owned by Russia since 1977.
That's longer than I've been
Friends
alive.
of Donald Trump. Everybody needs to watch The Dubious Friends of Donald Trump. It maps out his entire relationship with Russia from back then till now. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I was in Palm Springs. 82 degrees in Palm Springs.
Send some of that
77
weather my
here.
way. Please.
Benny, we're freezing you to death. It's been snowing all day. It's like 14 degrees here.
There's snow on the mountain, but no snow here. That's okay.
They
I can
kept
see
telling us we were going to get snow, and I was excited to get another snow because it would have been the first time in like 10 years that we've gotten snow 3 times in a winter. And yeah, it just spit on us a little bit and just got cold. That's it.
So they got you all set up, and then you got on dots.
Yeah, wait until you see the pile of snow. The pile of snow out in front of my house is as tall as I am.
Oh, that ain't nothing. I've seen snow drifts up in New York State that go above your windows. You can't see out your window.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's snow.
I remember.
Not fun.
I remember that.
Hey, everybody.
But this is a lot of snow since we've been back in the last 10 years.
I try to stay as far away from snow as possible. I think California scored it this time.
All right, we got too much shit to talk about besides the goddamn weather. So, by the way, Malcolm Nance also reminded me that Dinky wanted to run for POTUS in 1988.
Yes.
Now, I didn't really know that for sure. Like, I kind of heard about it, whispers or whatever, but I didn't think it was ever serious. And how he wants to take revenge now on Zelensky because of his second impeachment, because of the quid pro quo.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Talk about a vindictive little bitch, huh?
I believe back in 1988 when he talked about running for president is when he said that he would run as a Republican because Republicans are so stupid they would vote for him.
That's exactly right.
That's when that came from.
Yep.
And the Democrats are always fiscally more responsible. I think he said that in the same speech, or in the same interview, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I so hate this man, and I just wish that he would turn into pink mist.
Let's all take comfort in the fact that if he keeps cutting the FAA, eventually it will affect AF1. Maybe. And then he will have earned his name of President Plane Crash.
Yes.
How many has there been? Like 8?
9, I think. Yesterday was 9, I think.
Yeah.
One in Arizona.
Wait, what? In 2005, you can look it up. Tony just said there's been 82, but I'm sure that's near misses and crashes. Yeah, but non-fatal.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, the Arizona one could have been a near miss if they had been properly staffed. It was a small regional airport, so.
94? Where are you finding that?
You want to hear something funny?
13 fatal, 94 overall plane crashes since 2025.
Make us laugh, Benny Loco.
It actually made me cry. I was in a chat this morning and I said, y'all come on over to 21st Century Suffragettes this afternoon. And somebody in the chat said, "You're a racist." And I was like, "What do you mean I'm a racist? What kind of off the cuff comment is that?"
Where did that come from?
Yeah. And then they're like, "Well, the suffragettes were racist." And I was like, maybe over the pond they were. And then when they first opened here, but I happen to know that there's an article on Rosa Parks being a suffragette.
Actually, the suffragette movement in the late 20s, early 30s that pushed for our right to vote was also backed by Black women.
Yes.
So they can
and it
shove
just
that right
made
back
me
up their
feel
ass.
so fucking bad. I was like, you son of a bitch, kick me in the chesticles first thing in the morning. I haven't even had my coffee. And the person who runs that channel politely blocked me, which doesn't happen to me like hardly anywhere, like ever. Unless I'm, trolling a troll channel, but so I went and I copied the Rosa Parks story where it said in fact that she was the suffragette, and I pasted it into that comment section on that live stream this morning, just so you get your shit straight over there on that channel. I mean, it was like kicking me in the chesticles. It really was. It really hurt my feelings.
When again, that's what they do. They try to twist anything. I mean, take the Southern Democrats. What the Southern strategy, switching, getting Democrats to vote against the people of color. They pull that out of their ass all the fucking time.
All the time. I've seen it myself. Yep.
They don't realize that that's actually the Republicans. They might have been Democrats then, but they're Republicans now. So you can take that mirror and shine it right back at your face.
Yeah, that's what I did. It's like you really. I didn't say anything. I just left the little bit that I copied and pasted in their comments and unsubscribed and went on my way.
There you go.
Fucking asshole.
Sorry, you lost a really good cheerleader for your channel, pal.
Right?
Chesticles copyright. Betty, you should copyright that, and we should make tons of chesticle t-shirts.
Oh my god! Just make t-shirts with a set of tits printed on it.
They already did
chesticles
that.
Up top here.
We already have those. We already have those down here. They put a bikini on it, and then dudes wear it, thinking they're funny.
Or wishing they had chesticles. Some guys do wish they had chesticles.
So
we left the Twilight Zone. Anyway, I had to let you know that it like totally fucked up my whole day. Like it really did. And then everything went downhill from there. Everything I touched turned to shit. I was like, I need a break just to break the day.
Yeah. Well, we'll get it all out and right here on the show. So I found this just this one list. I've been trying to find a list, and the number of people that Dinky has fired so far. And I'm kind of having a hard time because then he tries to hire him back. So we don't know who's fired and who's hired and who's. So anyway.
Call from Crystal.
Is this? Hi, Crystal.
Hi. Guess what?
Hi, Crystal.
It's raining planes, it's raining planes, it's raining planes. The orange waste of flesh needs to be on one of those planes. Okay, I'm done. Love you guys.
Love you, Crystal.
Bye.
Literally, they're going to change the phrase dropping like flies to dropping like planes. I mean.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
It's kind of scary.
That's very scary. I'm not flying anytime soon. I'll drive. I'll hitchhike.
I catch myself every time a plane goes overhead. I'm like, don't fall.
Yeah, I did that this morning when I was hanging laundry on the line. Please stay up there, because I'm right in the path where LAX planes go over a lot.
Oh goodness.
And then I have the base. And then I have the hospital that has life flight.
Yeah.
So
I
have constant air traffic.
Yeah, we're in the path. During the summer, we're definitely in the path.
Oh,
And they go over our
man.
lake all summer, and we have the hospital right over here, so we get helicopters.
I'm very close to an Air Force base, so I get it all. I get planes, I get choppers. The other day, my husband and my daughter were out there waving to the guy hooked to the side of the chopper with the door open because he was low enough that we could actually see him. And we're like, hey, don't come down here, stay up there.
Yeah. No, it's
Lord.
it's a total shit show. So, all right, here's a list of just the places where he's fired people. So, Dinky's fired people responsible for making sure flights in the U.S. land safely, which is the FAA, employees who make sure U.S. nukes are secure, disabled veterans who work at the Veterans Affairs Hospital and cancel the suicide prevention hotline, employees that operate our power grid, food safety inspectors, people who run Medicare, Medicaid, and Veterans Affairs, Forest Service employees preventing wildfires, rangers who upkeep national parks. So I don't know how the fuck anybody's supposed to feel fucking safe eating,
anywhere,
flying, breathing the air outside. I don't fucking know. Fred Wellman, who you guys know, who's a veteran, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
love me some Freddie.
Yeah. So Fred wrote, Musk is firing people who operated the Veterans Crisis Line, one of the most substantial, successful tools to fight veteran... can I say the word?
Unalivings.
Unalivings.
Yeah, there you go.
Today. They literally did a 2014 documentary about it and won an Oscar. Can someone point to me the outrage from May? We love the troops crowd. No, there's crickets. Like, it's always been a freaking lie. Always been a lie. They don't care. They don't give two shits about people.
They don't care about the veterans. They don't care about the citizens. They don't care about our children. They don't give a fuck about anything but the almighty dollar. That's it.
They're false patriotism.
And false Christianity.
Yeah, they say it so that it makes them feel better and look better in the community, but when it all comes down to it, they don't give two shits about it, as the major would say.
Not a rat. Don't give two shits.
Fuck down Trump. 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 Fuck down Trump.
Yeah. So.
Fuck you.
Okay, so Space Nazi. This is where I am in my notes. I'm on page 2 of my notes.
I missed the whole page, huh?
Yeah, it's okay. It wasn't... You missed probably video clips you've already seen of Jasmine and that asshole saying he wants to go after AOC. Hobag.
Run after my girl AOC, and we're going to have a meeting around the back of the barn.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
Out by the woodshed.
Out by the woodshed. Wait. Spikin', wasn't it you that sent the video of the chick with the big, huge wrench and she was talking to aliens? It was funny.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
wait.
Oh my God.
She's like, we were passing out concussions today. Concussion here, concussion there.
Yeah, if aliens were to crash land in the South, yes.
It was hilarious.
I highly recommend.
I'm beginning to think that aliens are the only intervention we're going to get.
No, they're looking at us going, that's not intelligent life. Move on.
They're like, bro, you're not as smart as I thought you were. Like, we gotta
they haven't gotten there yet.
I'm like everybody says, like dumb, I'm smart.
Yeah, so speaking of dumb, Space Nazi posts these two posts on the same day. Ready? Quote, one of the first things Hitler did upon gaining power was to apply aggressive censorship. The other one says 60 Minutes are the biggest liars in the world. Their end game in deliberate deception to interfere with the last election.
Nobody interfered with any election except Donald Trump and his fucking band of interferers.
Hinky, the space Nazi.
0.
He's the one who interfered in the election,
0.
not fucking
Yeah.
60 Minutes.
But, he laid this up. He's been laying this whole thing up, crooked election, crooked fucking Hillary, crooked, rigged, crooked for 10 years now. And we all know that everything he says, every accusation is a confession.
Exactly.
Smoke him if you got him. Drink him if you got him. Tea.
Just like
beer,
him calling
whiskey,
fucking
wine,
Zelensky
whatever it is.
a dictator.
Yeah.
When I heard that you could knock me over with a feather, I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah. And it's really rich when Elon says that 60 Minutes was engaged in deliberate deception, interfering with the last election. How about 67 bomb threats? All traced back to Russia. 56 were in 11 counties that voted for Biden in 2020. That was Detroit, Milwaukee, Phoenix, Atlanta, and Philly. And 4 hours before the results were called, Elon announced that Trump won. Why? Because he had an app to prove it. So you want to tell me who the fuck was fucking with our election? It wasn't 60 Minutes, bro.
You know what really sucks, though, is the fucking magpies eat that shit up with a fucking brass spoon that they think is gold. Because Donnie said it was gold.
Hey, Benny.
But it's actually lead.
Yeah.
Benny, have you heard about this? Like that Spykin talked about at the beginning of the show. You missed it. That people think that Elon is going to give them $5,000 or $8,000 stimulus. You've heard this?
Yes.
Okay, I was driving around in a car all day.
$8,000. I'm like, come on. Millionaires and billionaires don't become millionaires and billionaires because they give money away.
I mean, the fact that they think that a money hoarder is going to give them money. Because let's just be honest, that's what he is. He is hoarding money, just like the rest of the billionaires. They're not going to give you shit.
Not a goddamn plug nickel.
It's
they wouldn't even piss on you if you were on fire.
It's Doge trickle-down economics 2.0.
They will fall for anything.
I know.
Absolutely.
We're just going to need
anything.
an extra big broom to clean this fucking mess up this time.
Yeah, that's why I like this. I like this meme. It said, they aren't reducing the size of government. They're eliminating checks and balances. Wake up. And I want added to that, and stealing all your money.
Yeah, on top of removing all the safety measures that keep us, semi-quasi safe.
Yeah, now if you bounce a check, they can charge you whatever the fuck they want if you bounce a check at the bank. When Biden put all those things in place.
These people who voted for him, a lot of them actually bounce checks at the end of the month because they have to.
It's the only way they can get by.
That's right. They have to eat that fee, and they pay that fee when their next check comes in. And then at the end of that month, they're in the same fucking mess.
But yet they still got the money to go out there and buy all that mega gear.
Tony wants to play this new drop from Boston Brian.
Smoke him if you got him.
Shit.
Drink him if you got him. Tea, beer, whiskey, wine, whatever it is. A little CBD, a little THC. I'm with you. Let's go.
Drink your cannabis. Shut up.
A little CBD. I love it. I love it.
Nobody says fucking asshole like somebody from Boston.
You fucking asshole.
See what I mean? We love you, Brian.
It sounds so much
Down
better.
here,
It sounds so much better coming out of him. You don't have to know. It's like, do it again.
Yeah. He's got the
Fucking
natural
asshole.
thing going on.
All right.
You fucking asshole.
Now
down here, it's
ahead.
cock-sucking motherfucker.
Oh God, I don't think we have one of those.
That's my favorite combination curse word. You cocksucker, you motherfucker.
No, how about shut the fuck up from my head.
Yeah, we don't put the extra words in. It's just you cock-sucking motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, swearing is one of my favorite things to do.
Absolutely.
It makes me feel better.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'll shut the fuck up now.
So shut the fuck up.
Those are the ladies from IHIP. I love them. We did do a pin post on our channel of them playing the immigrant video. Should we play it?
Yeah, let's play it.
Tony's
Just
like,
in case
no,
anybody
and you're like,
hasn't-
yeah.
Just in case anybody in our chat hasn't been tuned into these ladies, they should see it.
You're right, yeah. And Tony hates me right now. All right.
No, they're incredibly smart, incredibly funny, wonderful women who, everybody needs to be paying attention to them right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play a clip for you all from the White House Instagram account. And a lot of you are not going to want to watch it, but it's very, very important that we all watch it because this is cruelty on display, bragging about it, and they've made it into what they call an ASMR video. Play the clip.
This is really fucked
These
up.
people are human beings, and the majority of MAGA followers are Christian and identify as Christians. And this is the cruelest movement on the planet. This social media clip, if we were in modern day, if we were back in World War II, as the Lincoln Project says, if Hitler had a social media account. It's brutal to watch, but it's important that we watch it because this is what these people find relaxing. It is why Elon Musk could probably pass a lie detector and sit there in that interview and say, I've never seen President Trump do anything cruel, because to him, these things aren't cruel. They're relaxing. It's entertainment. It's fun. And to all of the MAGA people out there that tried to find the moral space to vote for this man, this is what you voted for. And for all of the MAGA people that I personally know who tried to make excuses and say, oh, he's not anti-gay and he's not anti-woman, it's bullshit. It's total bullshit. You like the cruelty, you like the homophobia, you like the racism, you like the demoralization and the dehumanization of these people. And you're all a bunch of Christian hypocrites. The one thing Donald Trump has done has exposed your form of Christianity as the most hypocritical, dangerous, and cruel movement the modern world has ever seen. You're right up there with the Nazis. You're right fucking there, neck to neck. Pumps, what's your...
The only thing I have to add to that, because she said it so eloquently, if you find that to be ASMR, you were probably a guard at Auschwitz in your previous life.
Yeah.
So, Pumps is next. Will you play the rest of the video?
Your take on that?
Well, it just turns my stomach, first of all. And it takes me back to like freshman year in high school history when you're reading about the Germans exterminating people, killing 6 million Jews, and you think, how did the other people go along with that? And now, as an adult watching this MAGA movement, I realize they dehumanize people. They make people out to be less than human, less than animals with no feelings. And it is gross. And I am with you 150,000%. You've got like 97% of evangelical Christians that are all rah Donald Trump. And they're, so what would Jesus do? It is disgusting. They are hypocrites. They are morally bankrupt. And these people like to be cruel to other people. They cannot have empathy for other people. These people are mothers. They are daughters, they are sons, they are friends. They want to be happy, they want to be loved, they want to earn a living, and they have made them less than human. And there is nothing more cruel than that.
This is the verified account of the White House of the United States of America.
Yeah, and that's the most fucked up thing, and it came from the verified count of the White House.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be different if it came from Elon's account, but no, this is from the White motherfucking House. So, no.
No.
No, I'd rather burn that fucking place down than have him be in it for the next fucking 4 years. Fuck that. So,
the people I take issue with anybody calling these motherfuckers Christians.
Yeah.
Because they're not Christians. The help me with this word. Evangelical. They're not Christians. If they're getting their rocks off on this, you know what? All these motherfuckers, they're all doing this. They're all doing it.
Daddy Loco.
Okay.
Daddy Loco, I heard that.
We got to come up with something else to call them besides fascists.
So
because it doesn't. It's not a mean enough word for what they're doing.
That's why we call them Nazi.
And sadistic.
Sadistic Nazi dinky. Sadistic Nazis. Nazis, sadistic, I don't care. Sadistic and Nazi should be in every time you talk about these people, because that's what they are. That's what they are.
And yeah, by the way, Benny, I don't ever refer to them as Christians. I refer to them as Crispies, because their brains have been so fried by the Bible, they can't even interpret it right anymore.
Yeah. By the way,
that's so disturbing on every fucking level that it can be disturbing on.
So earlier, I was reading that list of people, and I heard that it was more than 10,000 federal employees that he's fired so far. But by now, that was a couple days ago. By now, it could be way more. I have no clue. But when you take any fucking business and you gut it, all the employees out of it, it's going to be a struggle to survive no matter what business you're in. And the other thing is now it's more patriotic to pay more for eggs, according to Maggie.
Yeah. Just wait until their fucking $300 grocery bill is $600.
Right. Yeah.
Let's hear what they got to say then. If they can get food at all.
I wonder if that will snap them out of it. I genuinely don't think that it will. I don't think that it will.
I don't know. Money has a weird way on people. Yeah. Fuck with somebody's money and they're going to take issue with it. They just haven't had their money fucked with enough yet, but they will.
So when is our next We're Not Paying for Anything? It's February 28th, yeah? And
yes, I believe so. Let me double check.
It's February 28th that we're not going to buy anything.
Not a goddamn thing. And don't hoard. Don't fucking hoard.
Oh, I saw another video of egg rush at Costco. I was going to send it to you. It's actually worse than the first one.
God.
It's just getting worse. Literally, I saw in this video, there's a lady with one of the pallet carts you can get at Costco, full, completely fucking full of eggs.
Why isn't there a limit? What the actual fuck?
That was the question, the header, the question in the header on that particular video. When is Costco going to do a limit of 5 or whatever?
Yeah,
on it
or whatever. Yeah, over here we have a limit of 2. But I'll be a motherfucker if I'm going to go out there and pay $20 for 2 dozen eggs. I ain't going to do it. I don't fucking need eggs that bad.
I'll go ask my neighbor before I pay for that, because she's got chickens. All I got to do is take her an egg carton. Empty egg carton, she'll fill it up. So, yes, February 28th is no spending for 24 hours. From 12 a.m. to...
everybody and go for 2 days. Because I don't think 1 day is enough, personally.
No, not at all. And then after that, it's March 7th through 14th is no buying from Amazon. And really, you know, if enough people stop buying from Amazon for a full week, that'll get Bezos's attention real fucking quick.
Yep.
You know, everybody got used to ordering their shit during COVID.
Yep.
Which you know, having been able to order stuff when we couldn't get out was convenient. But we don't need that convenience anymore. See? Because we can actually go out and get this shit. We don't have to order it.
Actually,
well, not only that, but you get to talk to people and you know, let them know this didn't have to happen. This didn't have to happen.
Nope.
If you had just been strong enough to vote for the woman, this wouldn't have happened.
I saw a Trump sign on my way home from the hospital. It said, Trump safety zone.
I like that.
I was like, oh, those maggots got their little safe spot. The same thing they've been fucking saying to us for the last 10 years. Give back your safe spot.
So Tony and I, you know, got all our shit done and we were on our way home. We were both starving. So we stopped at our favorite burger joint. And for those of you who live in Michigan, Red Coat Tavern has the best burgers ever. So anyway, we go in and we get a burger. And they've got golf and they've got stock market. And then they had like a cooking show down on the 3 TVs that are at the bar. So the golf channel that we were watching, like great shots and whatever, and then all of a sudden, Dinky and some golfer, pictures of Dinky on the golf course and running Dinky, and I'm like, God, we can't get away from him. And then I go, look over here, Tony, and I go, oh, look at the tariffs and what the fucking doing to our fucking economy, because it's all the stock market, and you can see what's going up and what's going down. So Abercrombie and Fitch is going down, Levi's are going up. You know, because you buy, you know, so it's like, you know, just little things like that where, I noticed that the European euro, right? So there is up and our dollar is down. So you voted for this, fuckos. And I'm like, look we're watching golf and we're watching stocks and we still can't get away from him.
No.
The only thing that is safe is
television. They have it in Korea and they have it in Russia.
Yeah. The only safe channel was the goddamn cooking show. You know what I mean? Like, couldn't get away from them if we tried.
Were they make an orange lame duck?
Yeah, I don't know. An orange lame duck.
One of these days. And don't forget, you got to put a bird's nest on it.
Oh
my God, that thing on top of his head. That's what I want to play next. Is this fucking scary as fuck right here, Tony? This video of this fuck. This fuck.
This fuck right here.
Fact post right here.
This motherfucking cocksucker.
Scroll up from where you were. So, yeah.
I'm trying to quit.
I literally don't know this guy's fucking name, but he's like, He's the whisperer for Dinky because Dinky doesn't know how to read his executive order, so he has some fucknut to do it for him because he's
the
fucking
decoder ring.
illiterate. Yeah, I lost my mind when I heard this. I was like, "That's it." I threw up my hands and I was like, "That's it."
Lastly, we have another executive order that President Trump signed relating to independent agencies. This executive order would establish important oversight functions in the Office of Management and Budget and its subsidiary office, OIRA, supervising independent agencies and many of their actions, and also reestablishes the longstanding norm that only the President or the Attorney General can speak for the United States when stating an opinion as to what the law is.
No.
Thank you very much, Will.
No.
That was the primary purpose of this conference.
Shut his ass up. No, there is no long-standing norm of the president and the attorney general deciding what the fucking laws of this country are. That is not fucking true. That is a fucking
spitting out those alternative facts again.
Oh, holy shit. No, this is straight up, I'm dictator.
Yeah. No kidding.
I'm dictator, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, really?
I said it. I don't care.
When you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose. That's my motto.
No,
that's right.
That is the most horrific fucking video I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Besides January 6th.
That and him trying to make himself a king. But my thoughts on that were Elvis was a king, and let's just all understand how that turned out. Michael Jackson was a king. That didn't turn out very well either.
I
since
miss this
you know
whole
that
thing
Donnie partakes in half of the medicine chest, we can only hope.
Okay, I missed the video. Is there a video of him saying that I'm the king?
I'm pretty sure it was a post on Shitter.
Oh God.
Ooh. I'm so glad I'm not on Shitter.
Is it the super long one?
Because I've probably had a coronary by now.
Right?
No, I don't want to watch him.
You stay on Shitter, you might just die on the Shitter.
Yeah.
No, stop. Fuck both of you so hard.
Well, if you want to feel good, here's a good video right here. Is
a real good feel good?
This Tennessee holler. I'll set this up. Hey, Super Saint, thank you for calling in. Super Saint,
Hey,
this is call number 1.
It's Super Saint.
She's
All
Super
right.
Saint.
Well, I wanted to mention that there were things that people in Africa wore that they would put in their vajayjay, and it was made of metal, and it had spikes in it that would be in case they would get raped. And I think that women need to start wearing those, but they need to have like a guillotine thing at the bottom so that it would actually chop the penis off.
I like it.
And I think we need to start getting posts there, on all memes and stuff that actually will advertise these things and let women know that these things already exist. So go for it. And just
it's like
spread
a
it like
Langolier in
wildfire.
your
Let's
crotch.
send it to the White House. Let's let them know these things exist, and yeah, we'll guillotine the bitch, okay? Go for it. Yeah.
It's an internal chastity belt.
There's many suffragette gents that can do welding and stuff, and let's get this shit going, man. I'll wear one right now.
Brings a whole new meaning to this pussy's got teeth.
Yes, it does. But women in Africa used to wear these things to protect themselves, and I said, let's fucking do it. Bring it on, you Megays. You want to fuck with me? It's better than a chastity belt because it'll fuck you up. You'll bleed out, bitch, before I even let someone. You call for help. I'll wrap you up in string. Yeah, you want to fuck with women? Come on, man, bring it, you fuckers.
Rock it where everyone can see it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and we'll be giving these things out. We won't charge women for this because we take care of our sisters.
Yeah, no pink tax on that.
Yeah, no pink
Yeah,
tax.
no.
You want to fuck with me?
Anyway.
Super Saiyan, thanks for calling in, sweetie.
And this isn't satire either. Okay, love you guys.
No.
Bye.
Love you, Super Saiyan.
Oh my
I'm gonna Google it.
I did not. I've heard about this before, but I didn't know it was real.
You want?
I can imagine it's pretty unfucking comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would imagine so.
Unless it's like
and
a
every time you
tampon.
walk, it's like you're gritting your teeth.
Well, every time what is it, Dune, where the big worm comes out and it's got like a full thing of teeth all the way around.
Dune.
Yeah. What's the space worm? I don't know what it's called.
I don't remember.
Is there a word for it? I don't know.
Oh my God. No worms, thank you. What if they wind up in your brain?
So, I don't know. Is anybody up for hearing Republican Kevin Kiley? Hi, I'm Republican Kevin Kiley. And he was booed hard as he showed up with Trump's Transportation Secretary Duffy to attack California's high-speed rail project.
Oh my God.
Good morning, I'm Kevin Kiley. I represent California's 3rd District. California's high-speed rail disaster is the worst public infrastructure failure in U.S. history.
No, start it again, Tony, because my gaydar goes off. Now, anybody else hear it? Hi, I'm Kevin.
Good morning, I'm Kevin Kiley. I represent California's 3rd District. California's high-speed rail disaster is the worst public infrastructure failure in U.S. history.
I can't even get out one sentence. Bye, Felicia. Later, bitch.
His little tiny mushroom climbed right up his little tiny ass.
This is what we have to do everywhere we see these mofos. You let them talk one sentence, and then you just start booing the shit out of them, screaming F-bombs, so they can't play it on Fox News. Scream every profanity that you
I
can.
hiss, boo, and pop at them in public, every time I'm out. I got to point and laugh at one of those rolling dumpsters today on the way home. Yeah.
Fuck you. Conquering. Oh, yeah. We saw one. It's called vagina dentella. Is that what
Dentella, coming from the teeth. Definitely.
Susie Jones, definitely gaydar. Peter says conquer the worm.
Jesus.
Conquering the worm.
I say we let all the MAGA go to the red states, and then we just take care of ourselves and send them on their happy motherfucking way.
We'll use our tax dollars to get all the blue dots in red states to blue states.
Yes. Please rescue me.
The safety zones.
Yes, like Super Saiyan.
I don't know how many people here have read The Stand. It's by Stephen King.
Yeah.
But this is like, there's a strong resemblance, let's just say. We've already had the killer virus. Now we just have to survive the aftermath. The fallout from having the killer virus. Because that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost think that, it was by design. Let's lock everybody up for, till we say they can come out again. and yeah. This way, everybody's going to be good and pissed and really confused.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So it was in a post that he called himself. Oh, we should play this, Tony. Just as a little tiny reminder. I just want everybody to be reminded that we would have been better off with her. Oh my God!
Eyes on the rest of Europe.
I was gonna get my small business loan of $50,000 to start my edibles company, but now I can't do that.
Putin would be sitting in Kyiv with his eyes on the rest of Europe, starting with Poland. And why don't you tell the 800,000 Polish Americans right here in Pennsylvania how quickly you would give up for the sake of favor and what you think is a friendship with what is known to be a dictator who would eat you for lunch. Putin
would eat you for lunch.
He looks like the gorilla, the red-headed gorilla from
he already
Planet
knows
of
the
the
fix is
Apes
in.
in
Look
that
at that
particular
smug
shot.
ass. Look at that smug ass face. He knows the fucking fix is in.
Yep.
Yeah. If Doge wants to fucking who's that?
Oh my God, he's large on my TV. Make it stop.
10.7 million in taxpayer money, but that was a couple days ago. So playing golf.
Couple $2 million for him to play golf for the day?
Yeah. I like
How many
this.
Americans can you feed for $2 million?
How many Americans can you hire for a couple $1 million?
Yeah.
You know, all those federal workers he keeps firing. Yeah. Stop playing fucking golf and pay them.
Yeah.
So
stop paying Elon. What is it? $800 million a day?
No, it's 8 million a day.
8 million.
8 million. I'm sorry.
I know you're throwing numbers. You're getting.
It might as well be 800 motherfucking million dollars a day.
Probably is, honestly.
Yeah.
Agolf Twitler
When
says,
I think of that kind of money, it makes me sick.
Yeah.
Agolf Twitler says he will call himself the chosen one. He will bring the plague and war. His followers will wear his mark upon their heads. Is that from Nostradamus?
Did you see the chip that Elon's been experimenting with animals?
Hey, Maggie, he wants to put chips in your brains.
Yeah. Not the Democrats.
Fucking weirdo.
No, you're King Donnie and his pet fucking princess.
I love this meme. It's so good. It's so good. I think I might want to have to make a t-shirt out of it. I hope America is as lucky as the upside down Delta jet. Everyone survives, but the right wing explodes.
I love it. I love it.
Beautiful.
They have no idea how hard they're fucking themselves over. They have no idea what's coming. Keep it up, motherfucker.
Yeah. I wanted to address this too so that everybody knows because I've been asking. And so this whole thing about people getting Social Security for till they're 150 years old and they've been dead forever and all this bullshit, it is such a fucking lie. I can't even begin it. I just picked up my mother's death certificate, so I know all about this. So funeral director here, people who pass away don't receive Social Security checks once the agency has been notified. We fill out a form SSA-721 and fax it directly to Social Security. Elon Musk is lying to you.
Of course. Yes.
When I filled out...
I mean, unless you're like fucking...
Hold on, Benny.
What's his name?
Benny, hold on a second. When I filled out the information for my mom's death certificate, I had to have my mom's Social Security number.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they need the social security number on a death certificate? Oh, I don't know, maggots or megays. You can't figure it out? Are you really that fucking stupid? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're that fucking stupid.
They can't figure out how to open a fucking book.
It's too much heavy lifting for them.
Yeah. Turn the page. What? What's that?
Malcolm Nance's book, They Want to Kill Americans.
Fuck you!
Yep.
I've been taking care of my mother. I started it and I never finished it, so now once I get all my legal and financial shit taken care of, I'm out. I'm reading my book and I'm playing my guitar and I'm gonna fucking paint paintings again and I'm gonna do all the shit I wanna do.
There you go.
Get a job!
I'm awake.
Hey, I think I'm old enough to be a little bit selfish about my time.
Absolutely.
So,
we all have to be a little bit more selfish with our time.
Yeah, so
when it comes to Megay.
Now, I didn't know if I was going to cover this story, but I'm going to cover it because guess what? I don't give a shit anymore. I'm too old to give a shit.
Go.
So, trust fund Nuppo baby, Barron Trump tweets, he's 18 years old, and he tweeted this 10 days ago. The richest man in the world is working for free in order to stop your government from robbing you blind. Instead of complaining, why don't you sit down, shut up, and say thank you?
Call from Kathy Zinn. To accept, press 1.
Ooh, boy, Kathy's in. Last time you called in, you got us shut down.
I was going to say, we're getting a warning from the chat that the buffering has already started, so.
I'm just kidding, Kathy. It's not your fault, honey. I love you. Go ahead.
No, I know that. It was so funny because the last time I called in, like, all of a sudden there's this silence, and I'm like, where the heck is everybody? That was so weird. Anyway, hello, Diane. Hello, Benny. Hello, Spiken. All the suffragettes, suffragettes. Happy birthday, Mark. Hope you're having a great day. I just wanted to call in because of all the things that have happened with Muskie and
Hinky and Dinky.
And Dinky. Yeah. Hinky and Dinky. This Social Security thing is just grinds my ass because, Diane, you are absolutely right. Anybody who has lost a parent, you understand that, like, I remember I called, because the thing is, if you call into Social Security just to make sure that they understand that, when the person deceased, and they will, and like you said, it gets filed, and so they know, they just want to confirm the date of death with you, and then they tell you if they died before a certain date, you still get the check for that month, but that's the last one. You're not getting anything after that.
Yep.
Done.
Yep.
And this whole thing, people have been getting it 150 years. And as somebody just said in the chat, it's only been around since 1935. How can people be collecting for 150 years?
You do get another final check from Social Security. It's for $250 to help you with the burial
the death
expense.
benefit. Yeah, the death benefit. Yeah. But it's like, it's all based on,
and I too had to report it to the Social Security Administration.
See,
so fuck
I
you,
was told,
fuck you, lying motherfuckers.
I was told that I did not have to report it to Social Security because the funeral home now takes care of that with the death certificate. The death certificate is like a birth certificate. It's like a marriage license. It's like, you know what I mean? That's it. As soon as he reports the death to the state of Michigan, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Boom, it's canceled on Social Security. Why do you think she needed my Social Security number on her death certificate?
Exactly.
And the government is not going to accidentally send you money.
Yeah.
No.
And if they do, they take it right back.
God, no.
Yeah, they certainly do.
You,
look at all those girls who are having to give back their food stamps now. $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 worth of food stamps.
So go ahead, Kathy. What were you going to say?
Yeah, but yeah, so like my dad died on the 22nd of September, so they prorated the check that we got October 1st that was still going into his bank account, but they said, you know, that was going to be it. It all because if you die too early in the month, you don't get anything, and if you die later in the month, then you get something. Or at least that's the way they used to do it. But I mean, my whole point of the whole thing is, as Diane made the point, you know, and I can verify that. Benny can verify that. Anybody who's lost a parent can verify the fact. Once your parent's dead and gone, those checks stop.
Yeah. In fact, everything is stopped. You know, like I've done no bills to pay for her. Everything is done. Like it's gone. Like I had all these responsibilities and all these worries about worrying about paying this bill and worrying about paying that bill and and getting supplies and all this stuff. And guess what? It's like poof. I have all this free time and I'm like, don't know what to do with my. I actually went shopping for guitars.
I know, it's amazing. I was going to say, Diane, I feel for you so much because I went through that with my dad. My brother and I went through it again with my aunt, and it's like I totally relate to that day of just running around. The day after my aunt's funeral in Florida, we had to get in the car, and we went to all of her banks and all of her credit unions and just had all this running around to do to make sure that her accounts were either closed or changed to my brother's name because he had to have the will to show he was the exec, you know, all that stuff.
Right,
and it's just, I mean, you know, and the thing that I'm grateful for is that when my aunt died, my brother and I knew exactly what we had to do.
Right.
Because of going through it with my parents.
You'd
so
already
it's like,
been through
okay,
it.
we know we
That's
have to go to this bank, this bank, this bank, we got to go here, here, here. You know, but I mean, like, you know, when my mom died, he went through it with my dad. And then when my dad died, he and I went through it together. But yeah, we had to go to the lawyers. We had to go to the bank. We had to go to the, you know, it never ended. And then real funny, quick story. So they found this bank, my dad had an account with a credit union. And he only had like $100 in it or something. And we're like, what the heck is this about? So, like, we had no clue. He never mentioned it, never talked about it. So we went over to the credit union to ask them about it, and they said, oh, he signed up. We said he could get a discount on his car insurance if he opened an account with us or something like that. It was
wow.
So, you know, just typical of my dad is like, oh, I can save money here. Just
loose ends. The thing about my situation is that Kathy, thanks for calling in because Tony's got to ride the volume. So thank you, honey.
Okay, no problem. Thanks, guys. Take care.
My situation is this. I had to come up and clean up the financial mess. So I've canceled and paid off all the credit cards. There's only she's only got certain things. I know where everything is. So I've already cleaned up the mess. There's not going to be any surprises for me. So, you know, I'm glad I did that all ahead of time and that I don't have a huge mess to deal with, because if I had to do it by myself, it would have been 50 million times worse. But anyway, we're getting way off. But, you know, the Social Security thing really pissed me off, and really, because I even asked the lawyer, I asked the financial guy, and I asked the funeral guy, what about Social Security? And it's like automatically done with the death certificate. Boom.
How many of the MAGA have buried somebody that was collecting Social Security, and they already know that it's a lie, but they're agreeing with it anyway?
Because they're in a cult. They're in a cult. If Dinky says it, they fucking believe it.
Of course.
Or Hinky. Comes out of either one of their mouths, they're going to believe it.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know, and arrogance that this motherfucking Inky is an illegal alien. And they're all for shipping out illegal aliens. Well, why don't you start with him?
He's an illegal alien welfare queen at that.
Yeah. It's not only an illegal alien, he's collecting billions from our government.
That's what I mean, with government contracts.
Yeah.
But yet none of his stuff is on the chopping block. None of his contracts are being affected.
How about we take Starlink? Can we just confiscate Starlink and put Starlink back into NASA? Can we take away Space Force and put it back into the Navy? Can we you know what I mean? I know I'm I'm not asking that. I don't know. Am I asking too much?
No.
Call from ALIOSHER.
Give us back our shit, motherfucker.
I know.
That's right.
Ellie Osher, thank you for calling in, honey. What's going on?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it. Like when people show it, and the way that they're just kind of smiling at each other, oh, we're the best fraternity now, Inky and Dinky. It's like you guys. That's probably the only thing that you guys know, because you don't know anything else. Of course, nobody's collecting Social Security until 138 years old. Give me a break. Do you know that I had to get interviewed for my passport on the phone, and they didn't even tell me I had to take it right off the cuff? Then on top of that, they review me for my disability twice every time they do it now, state and federal. So I don't know where these people are saying, oh, yeah, they just get away with it. They get this and that for free. No, I don't know what they're talking about, because it's not for free and it's not forever. So I don't know where they come up with this stuff.
No, but it certainly seems that they are helping themselves. These billionaires are helping themselves to our money. And that's all I see.
Well,
and people like you and people like me who are in the Boyd of America. Not the Boyd.
We're down here in the Boyd.
Well, Boyd of YouTube. Okay, that's what Boyd stands for. But the Boyd of America. Okay, so we're all going to be broke. I don't know what the fuck. I was so scared. While my mom was in hospice, they were going to cancel fucking Medicare.
Yeah, and what I want to understand is, even if, which I doubt, even if Inky is a computer genius, why would he be allowed to go into everybody's, data bank and all that? I mean, I worked for the state at one time. I wasn't allowed to just go everywhere I wanted. And neither were my bosses. So where does he come off saying that he can do whatever he wants?
Right. No, Ali Osher, I'm sorry, honey. Again, can you guys hear him on the
Barely.
channel really well, or because I'm having a hard time hearing?
Not really well. It's not just you. His volume's a little low.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ellie, love you though. Thank you so much for calling in, brother.
It's a hit or miss with Ali.
Sometimes he sounds perfect.
Yeah.
And other times it's so low, I'm like, I can barely. Yeah, it's very hard to hear. But I get where he's coming from. He's got federal and state assistance that he needs to get, and that's what he was kind of talking about. If you could hear that, so no, it's just horrendous.
I heard him, but it was just very thing.
For this little snot Baron, who, by the way, is now 18 years old, and I think we can now go after him. He's an adult now.
He's no longer off limits.
This little fucking trust fund nepo baby. I could give two fucking shits. Oh, we're just we should, instead of complaining, why don't you just sit down, shut up, and say thank you?
He's an anchor baby.
Thank you for stealing our money and fucking up every fucking government agency we got. Hey, bitch.
What a
somebody who's never lived in the real world. It's a family tradition.
Baby deluxe.
Can anybody get me a human-sized slingshot thing, for a 7-foot tall kid that there's no fucking way?
It's fucking gross. That's what it is.
Fucking little brat. You know how hard I want to bitch slap that little kid? Are you kidding me?
Make sure you get a step ladder so you can reach his face.
I'll have Tony put me on his shoulders, and then I'll be able to bitch slap him. Jesus Christ! If that was my kid, oh my God, can you imagine? Oh, can you imagine how badly I would go off on them?
Well, his
Super.
mother.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Arrogant. CUNT. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Super Sane call number 2.
Call from Super Sane.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Super Sane call number 2.
I hate to call again, but I have to say something. When you are applying for any aid from the government, it is basically like getting a colonoscopy over and over again because they demand so much paperwork. And if you don't comply, they will kick you off in a heartbeat. And not only that, if you have any changes financially, you have to report within 10 days filing that. And not only that, which pisses me off because my family's like, you don't have to call and also report it. Yes, you do. And the thing is that the Republicans do not fund Health and Human Services, so they are always, they have so few of people working there that you have to wait on hold for like an hour and a half plus every time. And it's so aggravating because they do not want it to work well. But basically, people like me do not want to have to ask for help, but we have to because we were almost killed by an 18-wheeler when we were 28. So for years, we've had to go through this every year, and we have people like me in Tejas, I will refuse to call it Texas, in Tejas that have a governor that will not expand Medicaid, and then when the federal government
and he's in
has
a wheelchair.
federal funding for children.
And that hypocrite is in a wheelchair.
I know.
But he's a millionaire. He
so
can go to
much.
fucking any
And-
doctor
and
he wants
if he
and have
was-
any procedure he wants and pay cash for it.
Exactly. Yes. And not only that, but Tim Dunn and Ferris Wilkes, these fracking billionaires, paid him $6 million to push these voucher programs, which are scam, which would deny disabled children like my niece, who has Asperger's, to go to get any special education. She's in a special private school because of her her autism and because she's deaf in one ear and needs special equipment. But the thing is that he is been in bed with the oil and gas company, and that's why he will not allow us to be connected to the grid. He will not allow maintenance. He lies and he takes it in his pocket. But we had funding for children to be fed during the summer, and he refused that federal funding. So if he were rolling toward a body of water, the only time I would throw a stick in his spokes is right when he's near the water so that I could get the wheelchair and give it to somebody that actually needs it. But it is very hard to get help. But you have to fight for every little thing, and you have to be on top of it because they are people like Abbott or Roller Twatty, as I call him, are just looking for reasons to get you pushed off, and they don't have the staffing to even have people there to answer the phone when you need them to answer the phone. So I'm sorry, I got a little hot and I had to call in to say that.
It's fine.
It's for years. I mean, I'm 51 now, and I've been it took 3 different times to just get disability because they just deny, and I had to go before actually a judge and was vomiting because I had such a horrible migraine the whole time in my cup because my migraine was so bad. But, I've had back fusion, neck fusion, pain pump, stimulator, all these things, and I wasn't disabled enough. But there are a lot of people that don't even have family that could keep them off the street while they're fighting for disability.
I know.
So it's horrible that people have to go through this, and it makes me so mad. That's why I get out there and march no matter how much pain I'm in, because people need other people fighting for them. No matter how bad I am, I will never stop fighting, ever, for other people, because I have to. And I will never stop. I mean, I'll be the first on the front line. I don't care if it's in a wheelchair or with my walker. I don't care how cold it is. It's worth it because our country is special and he's ruining it. And I'm sorry, I'm getting so mad. But I love you guys.
Love you too, sweetie.
And,
big hugs
y'all
for
keep
you,
with the
sweetie.
fight. Y'all inspire me.
And
I
take
love you
care.
guys.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I'll be waiting for your third call.
We still got 20 minutes.
So, I got to get through my notes then. This whole narrative, it would have never happened if I had been there. The war would have never happened, and none of this would have ever happened. And the thing is, you can't prove it.
Nope.
You got no fucking time machine to roll fucking backwards and be like, oh yeah, the war would have never. How about, Dinky? The war actually started in 2014, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's such a fucking liar. The hypocrisy, the fucking propaganda. It's really like off the fucking charts. And I don't know, you and I and everybody in our little circle here sees it. The average people out there who don't pay attention every day don't fucking see this. They don't know.
Well, they are starting to see it though. That's the thing. That 30% that didn't show up to vote are starting to realize the error of their ways in this regard, and that elections are important and you should always get out and vote.
And there's no way you can tell me that his fucking little speech, where was that speech? His pro-Russia speech at Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, the mask is off. He's a fucking Nazi.
It's been off. I mean, we've all known that he's been in bed with Russia
but I'm
forever.
saying he's blatantly saying it out loud now. Like, he is siding right the fuck up with fucking Pooty. Yeah, John Deff in one of the chats said, the right has been completely duped by a Russian psyop.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to agree with that. If he's been a fucking Russian asset since 1977, do you realize that's my whole life?
It's longer than I've been alive.
It's 99.9997% of my life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just ridiculous to think that this guy could ever be president. He was a criminal. We all know he was a criminal before he got there the first fucking time. And now you're looking at 2.0 and you're going, I don't know what to do. And
I know what to do. I take great comfort in fucking with these people's heads in public. I really do.
Yeah,
I really do.
And I
It's quite fun.
I agree with what's her name? Sherry Jacobus. I think it's Sherry Jacobus. She put out a tweet saying that we should Democrats should have their own press conferences with like the people who've been kicked out. Here it is. I think Pete Buttigieg should do a daily Democratic press briefing on Capitol Hill is an outstanding idea. Make him the Democratic press secretary and give him a staff. I promise you the media will cover him, especially the ones Trump just kicked out of the White House. The White House, like AP and Brian Karem and all those people who have press passes but aren't allowed to be there. The daily opposition press briefing will have all of the legit media in attendance, what's left of it, and the world will watch failure to do so as a surrender, and the world will see that as well. So I like that idea. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Saturday morning, I'm going to have coffee with my congressman.
Really?
In the town hall. And I'm going to bring this with me. And I'm going to ask him, why has this never been discussed anywhere by our government as to what these charges are and what they were found guilty of? Why haven't any of our Democrats discussed this out in public?
Benny, they did. The problem is that there was a fake assassination attempt.
I get it. It was buried along with everything under that giant fucking rug.
It absolutely
Which is
got
why they
buried.
need to keep talking about it.
That's why I'm bringing it up to my congressman. And I'm not only going to bring that, I'm going to bring the other list of 6 children.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget
and
that
then I'm
list
going
of
to ask
45.
him, how long do you think the American people are going to stand this shit? How long do you think that we're going to put up with it?
You know what I would do, Benny, is if you want to go that far, I would get the transcript of the E. Jean Carroll case and how she didn't know if it was his finger or his dinky.
Because they're similar in size, see?
Oh, who the fuck cares? His dick is like a gherkin.
That's sick. That's really fucking sick.
Yeah, I'm going to get up extra early on Saturday, a day that I could probably sleep in an extra hour or two, but I'm getting the fuck up and I'm going to press the flesh with the congressman.
Do it.
I'm doing it. I might even do a little video.
Good.
Put it up on the channel.
Someone asked in the chat if you were going to stream it.
I don't know that I could stream it. They might have rules.
Yes.
And since I'm a stickler for the rules, that's why all of this fucking kills me. Because I am such a stickler for the rules. I don't even go over the speed limit, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Wayne Goulin in the chat said, Benny, make copies just for him. Say, I want you to read
here,
this.
take this back with you to Sacramento and pass it around. Make sure everyone's well-versed. Great idea. I have 7 copies of it.
Get that one together, get the list of children, and then you get...
I got it. I got it all.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll do that. I will bring a copy for him to have.
Yeah. And to keep. And so, like, you read this on the airplane and go wherever you're going back to on your private jet.
And I'll let him know on no uncertain terms that I'm from the 21st Century Suffragette channel on YouTube, and we've been discussing these hideous, heinous, horrid crimes that our alleged president has committed on children.
Yeah. I can't even read what's in that Epstein file, what's in that case. We would get shut down on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Immediately.
I did put it on Discord yesterday morning, so...
I put it on Discord. As soon as Tiffany sent it to me, I shuffled it right back out again. Everybody needs a copy of this. And then you go make copies, and then you school some fucking people who are on the fence, or Jill Stein voters, you know, or the people who don't vote.
Yeah.
Show them it.
Yeah. Benny, does anybody know when Dinky's fake assassination attempt happened? Because right that same day or the day before is when the Epstein files were released.
I'll have to look it up.
July 12, 13, something like that.
Something like that.
It's all been Groundhog, one long motherfucking day to me. One long Groundhog day.
Tabitha says, what's our Discord? Oh, you want to put it in the chat? Spy can do it, I think.
I actually cannot because I'm on the tablet.
I'm on my
I use
device.
Access Discord. Yeah, if I go to Discord, it'll kick me off Zoom.
Yes, Martha, it's from the Miami case. Yeah, I couldn't even read that.
And what really kills me is the woman on here who was a little girl at the time is from 29 Palms, which is, right close to me.
July 13th, Annette's saying in the chat. July 13th.
I wonder if she still lives out that way.
That's what I'm saying.
I might have to do a little detective work to find out where this young lady is.
Benny, do some more searches, because I guess what, you're going to find a lot more shit if you go back to July 12, 2024. The thing is, he was not shot the 13th.
I swear to you, I'm watching it happen before my eyes, and I'm like, this is fucking WWE bullshit. I mean, the whole thing completely appeared staged.
Yeah.
From the point where, when Reagan got shot, did he stop and wave to everybody and throw a fist bump and say, fight, fight, fight? No, they fucking bodied over him and hustled him off to the fucking car. You never saw him again after that until he came out of hospital.
That's right.
Yep.
That's not how the Secret Service rolls. They would not
have allowed him to do that. It would have never been allowed.
No.
They wouldn't have allowed it.
If they thought it was a legitimate threat, it would not have been allowed.
Right.
That's right.
So, that whole thing...
It just looked staged to me.
Well, and not only that, if you have a scathing report... And, Benny, the reason why I want you to go back, and because guess what? There's more information. There's a log of Dinky on Epstein's plane.
Yeah.
The thing is, we have not seen the log of Dinky's plane and how many times Epstein was on it and how many times they went to that fucking island. Okay, so they're sick ass fucking pedophiles. They're just that's what they are.
There's no one or two ways about it. I mean, the proof is right fucking there.
Yep.
In court documents.
And because he was grazed or whatever, I have no idea. All I know is I never saw Mark. I just saw.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if there's still footage of that available online or if it's been scrubbed.
Probably.
But when he went down on the ground and got up, he put his hand on his ear and then he held his hand out and there was no blood on it.
That's true.
None. Zero.
It's true. And look, we are not making this up. We are not, and you bleed so bad from your ear, blah, blah, blah. Remember all that? Well, if he went like this and then he went like that to wave to the crowd and there's no blood on his ear, guess what? Look, you gotta fucking use your fucking logic.
And you know what else bothers me about all this? You never heard anything else about the two victims in that shooting?
Yeah.
The firefighter or the young man. No more news after that day.
Except for when Dinky used his firefighter's gear as a prop on stage.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
I remember when Hal covered it, he got so goddamn mad. I remember watching Hal cover that. He was so fucking fuming pissed. But we all were. He's disgusting. He's a disgusting person. How anybody could think that this guy is masculine or a good guy, or in the stroking that you hear from freaking faux news. Holy shit.
Yeah.
They're like these two brilliant, good-looking men from male announcers.
Yeah.
These two beautiful, good-looking men. They're so rich. They're so smart.
Every
they're so
time they
awesome.
say
You're like,
that, they get a bonus from their right-wing fucking billionaire owners of the television.
Yeah.
I'm like, good-looking.
Diane. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. If there was ever a good time for whipping your hair back and forth, this is it.
Well, that felt good. Now I'm having a hot flash.
Game over, man. It's game over.
I don't think you should do it again.
Game over, man.
Shut up!
Oh,
I love Jody. I love that song. I want to hear the whole thing.
don't play it online.
Why don't you just shut up?
Get it, Diane.
Why don't you just shut up? Shut up!
Oh, God.
Shut up! Shut up!
I think I'm going to bring that song to Billy and see if he'll jam it with me.
Billy! Billy!
Fuck you!
Shut! I'll be more Tool about it even.
There you go.
Did Anthony, Tony ever get that cut from Midnight Express that I sent him with the chick saying Billy?
I thought you did. I don't know. I don't think
Billy!
so. No, we didn't do it.
I sent it to him. It's in there. Like Prego spaghetti sauce.
Are you from Hollywood?
All right, ladies, we got 5 minutes left. Anybody want to do some closing statements?
Go ahead, Spike.
My closing statement, obviously, I don't want to keep repeating all the things I've been repeating, but I'm going to say it anyway. Keep making your phone calls.
Yep.
Participate in the protests that you can participate in. Whether it's the not buying protest, whether it's the don't buy Amazon for a week, or you're actually getting out there and getting involved in actual protests.
Yeah.
Keep doing all that stuff. But more importantly, find something every day that makes you laugh. Because that's one thing they cannot take away is your joy and your happiness. And Diane knows I keep sending her these things that just make me laugh so fucking hard. And yeah, it's a great release, and everybody needs to keep doing that.
The alien thing with the Southern chick, we got to get that out on our socials somehow because it's really funny.
It's so funny.
I like how she keeps yelling at her neighbor. It's hilarious.
Arlene! And Trisha!
We'll have to get that out there on our socials so you guys can see it. Maybe we'll put it on our Blue Sky or something.
There we go.
Okay, so you guys can see it because it makes us giggle. And those are the kind of things that, like, yeah, I giggle for 5 seconds and then I go snap back to reality going, holy shit, we're in a shit show.
What the fuck was I doing giggling? I'm in traffic going 900 miles an hour.
Yeah, and then, but then today I went,
snap out of it.
I went to a guitar store and I bought a few small things, but of course I walked into the acoustic fucking room where it's all like, you know, it's humidifier and it's a certain temperature and it's like, yeah, okay. You know, there's $3,000 guitar, $4,000 guitars in there, and I'm like,
I have a $4,000 guitar here, right here, and it sits in the case. It was willed to me by my father-in-law. Beautiful Martin. Classic.
Yeah, don't make me come over there and steal it from you, you bitch.
It never sees the light of day. I mean, you open the case, the fucking moths will fly out of it. I'm afraid.
No. You pick up that damn thing again, and you get. Keep playing it every now and again. Play it for an hour, and then put it down and do some other shit.
First, I gotta get a new set of strings. Because nothing's worse than playing on dead fucking strings.
Get
and I'm
Elixir.
sure they've been on there like 5 years.
Okay, you get Elixir 1152s. Elixir strings are $20 a pack, but they last a lot longer than the other ones.
Yeah, I'm not going for endurance.
I know, but they don't get all rusty and gross and disgusting.
Nasty.
They'll buy a $7 pack and they'll be that way in a month. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the
turn your
Elixirs,
fingers
it's
black.
worth it. It's worth the extra money to get the more expensive strings. Just FYI.
So you get nothing. You lose.
I don't know.
Good day, sir.
So we're going to ban buying anything. It's going to be 8 days from now, but we will see you guys here. Okay. Oh, I have a new thing that Tony and I have been thinking about. Did I do my live show playing music on Saturday nights instead of Sunday nights because people work? And I play till like 11 o'clock at night sometimes or midnight. So.
True that.
Hi, Moms.
You're right.
I'm down for Saturdays.
Are you guys
I'm down for Saturday.
good for Saturday nights? Tony keeps saying, I think it's better. But then I'm like, then our Saturday nights are always, we can't do anything fucking thing else on a goddamn Saturday night.
But you're partying with the YouTubes. It's good.
I know, but like, you know, if I ever got a gig, I'd be like, oh God, do I play for the 822 people that are in my chat? Well, actually, I have to tell you, you guys got to get my subs up on Diane Russell Live because there's only 191 subs in there.
What?
Moms, can you drop the link?
Go over and subscribe to Diane Russell Live. Tony, drop it in the chat so everybody knows where to go. Go over there. Please subscribe because I'll be like, oh, do I play for the 800 people here or the 50 people I'm going to play at the bar. You know what I'm saying? I think
you
I'm
get
going
a
to stay
gig, you
home
go play it
for you all.
Get a gig, go play it, and do it live.
There you go.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I could do both. Like, by the way, Billy didn't realize that Tony recorded our rehearsal. So Billy might confiscate Tony's phone, but I'm going to give him my phone.
There you go. There you go. There's more than one way to eat a cat.
If only the MAGAs would figure that out.
Hello,
Clementine.
from
Every
21st
time I
Century
say that,
Suffragettes.
Clementine looks at me with the stink eye. What do you mean, eat a cat?
If Boston Brian is watching, guess what, Boston Brian? You can get a phone like this for like $10. Old school.
One ringy dingy.
That way you can have, or you can just pull the thing out and just have
Headset
this. So
off.
when you want to fake a phone call on your show, you just pick it up. I have the whole thing now. Anyway, we've gone a minute over because of our ridiculousness, but I love you guys. Benny, Spy Ken, thank you. I love all of our moderators. Thank you guys so much for doing all that you do. And Mark P, happy birthday. And Wizzy, and you guys have a good time. You guys have a good time. It's birthday night tonight. So anyway, and thanks to everybody in our chat. You're in for a treat.
We all have one thing in common. We were all born to the heart, to the beat of a really good heart. Remember that. And that will help you dance your way through this fucking mess that we're in.
Yep. That's why.
Dance to the beat of that heart, honey.
There we go. So go over and please
Love you
subscribe
guys.
to Diane Russell Live. So when I do, and hit the notification bell. Because I never know when I might just get a wild hair up my ass and go live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Did everybody hit the thumbs up? Did they hit the thumbs up?
Hit the thumbs up.
I have to say that. Sorry.
Like, share, subscribe. And we will
We'll do it live.
So when
Fuck
are we going to
it.
do? Are we going to
do it live? I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Are we going to do a Sunday show?
Diane, I'm here at your disposal.
Let's see what happens in the next 2 days. If it's a total fucking shit show, we're going live on Sunday. And
Well, you know, they always slip stuff in on the weekend, so nobody's paying attention. So a
but
Sunday
we
show is
all
always a
see
good
it.
idea.
We're paying attention, so we'll see.
We are now. See,
So
it's society at large.
otherwise, I guess we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
See ya next Tuesday.
5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We thank you guys. Thank you so much. Suffragettes, peace out. Take care of yourselves.
Shout outs to you, family. Let me break into the waves. Let me shake into the white. And contemplating over a jug of wine. The end of the world, the end of time. Planets aligning, I feel fine. I can't take all the violence and the pain. With six-string by candlelight, and I'm still young, trying to start my life. Will it take some catastrophe? Will it be a personal tragedy? Only time with passion, love, and security. Global mad worlds and the master plan. We hadn't come here to destroy your land. The evil power wants to shake my hand. Universal rule, the life of man. Ooh, saturated with luxuries, emaciated in poverty. Le fondement, oh Lord, le fondement, oh le fondement, oh le fondement, oh le fondement, le fondement, le fondement. Oh, yeah, yeah. The end of the world, 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 the end of the world. Oh, yeah, yeah, le fondement.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, couldn't reach the way to burn, so yeah. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of the spot, oh no. Oh no. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why, she probably started to cry, oh yeah.
Yes, we do drive Chryslers.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing on the way to Mars, oh no, 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 no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, they're gonna put me behind the bars, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, have a motor with a dual quad. I don't care where she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why, she'll probably start to cry, no, no.
We are trailing a long-haired Caucasian in a 1970 Dodge Super Bee. We are in pursuit right now. He's getting away from us. We lost him. License plate registered to a William Clark Gatlin. Hey, isn't that guitar guy? One time I heard him play Believer by Ozzy. It was sweet.
Stepping out of bitchin' cars, racing to the top of the stars, oh no. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, gonna race you all the way to Mars, oh no, no. Got everyone to do. Stepping out of bitchin' cars, and motor into a quad. I don't care, cause she's always in my hair. Don't ask me why,